budget buddies. Welcome to Debt to None. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and supporting me on my journey if you're interested in doing that. I just want to send a special thank you for all of you, 95 people that have subscribed to this channel. I cannot believe that I'm at 95. I'm still new to YouTube, and I am still surprised. I've been getting comments from my awesome new friends that have said more than once, I don't know why you're surprised. I don't know why you're surprised. But I am surprised. I am. So I don't know. But I'm so grateful. So if I make it to 100, I will be super excited. So honestly, that's where I'm at. I am so much of a, I don't know what it's called, maybe a realist or whatever. I don't know. But I can only handle with I can only think about what is right in front of me. I have dreams. I have goals. I plan them out so that but I have to see every single step that I can reach that goal. So I'm like, okay, this is attainable. I can do it. So thinking about YouTube having a larger channel, that's so far beyond my grasp of thinking. It's not like you can actually map it out. I mean, you know what I mean? It's different from budgeting. It's different from other things that you're working towards when you're talking about subscriber count and the hours watched and things like that. That's not as controlled. So that's hard for me to conceive having 1,000 subscribers, and because I don't really control that. If you're interested in watching a nutcase make her way through thousands of dollars of debt and stick on budget. I mean, someone that's so new to budgeting, someone that was so adverse to budgeting for a good 2/3 of her life, that's just not for me. Then maybe you would be interested in subscribing to this channel, because if you hate, I hate this, like, if you hate budgeting, you should subscribe to a budgeting channel. What kind of advertisement is that? No, but if you think you can't do it, if you think it's too difficult, it's too complicated, then yes, you for sure should subscribe to this channel, because that's how I felt. Welcome, those of you that are new, and those of you that are not new, welcome back. I so appreciate all of you supporting me on this journey. I have to tell you, being on a budget and paying off debt can be a really uncomfortable place to be in. But because of all the loving support and the encouragement that I have received from all of you that have reached out to me and commented and just cheered me on, it's made this process so much less stressful and even a little fun. I never thought budgeting would be fun. Really, I did not. I'm enjoying this journey. So I'm excited how this year will progress. I anticipate being debt-free. For those of you that are new, I do anticipate being consumer debt-free by September 2023, no later than that point. And there's maybe not a whole bunch of debt according to some, and maybe a lot of debt according to others that I have to pay off. At this point, I think I have like 12,000, maybe 700 something left right now. I started with over $27,000 worth of debt, and then along my journey, I did add 5 more thousand. So it will be a total of $32,114, I think, that I will have paid off by September of next year. So exciting. So today I'm going to show you my October budget. I am late. I am always late. I don't know. That's me. But you'll see the real numbers finally that we got that whole roof thing out of the way. So you will see the real income. And I anticipate paying off a little bit more debt this month than I did last month. And I anticipate sending more money to savings. So I don't know. I don't know if that's too ambitious, but that's my goal for October. So let's take a look at that budget. I mean, if that's not letting it all hang out, I mean, what is? You guys see that? Showing it all. Okay, there it is. That's what I'm working with. I estimate $33.50 for the month, give or take. My mortgage has already went out. So that's the largest expense. That one is taken care of already. So moving forward, also Netflix. But let's see what else we got going on. Phone services, that's the same 99 cents. The newspaper subscription, $4. My internet, 108. So auto insurance is here. Its debut, yes, it is due this month, $574. So that's what's making my expenses a little bit higher. My Atlanta. But that was a sinking fund. So this is my first time actually doing that and being prepared. I'm pretty excited about that I'm not going to get slammed $574 like normal. I mean, ooh. So it wouldn't be there quite yet. Oh, I must have got a little interest. Oh, I got 55 cents of interest in that sinking fund. More than zero. So I have 481 right now. Oh, okay. So it'll be like it'll be 556 and some change, but we're not counting that. That's awesome because it's due on the 29th. And so by then I'll have 556 in that sinking fund. So not bad. And then my tolls, $20. Streaming services is a little bit chunky this month. Typically it's like $21.97, I believe. Let me just say, yep, $21.97. So Hallmark movies. That year flew by. So I like to pay for the whole year, and I'm not ready to let go of it because every now and then I do crave a Hallmark movie. I crave and then they lived happily ever after. I don't know. So corny, I know. I mean, some of it is utterly ridiculous, but I don't know. I'm just in the mood for it at times. So I think I have to pay like $59.99. But it's okay. It averages out to like $4.99 a month. And I'm like, you know what? That's okay for subscription service. I'll just do it. So that's chunky. So on the left side, you will see my fixed variable expenses without the auto insurance. And then on the right, I've included the amount of the auto insurance. But what I will be paying is $1,584.47. But it's not really that painful, thank goodness for sinking funds. So then my utilities, I took it down from 240 last month to 200 this month. I was under last month, but so we'll see. Hopefully I can stay under. We shall see. The water reclamation, 65. Amazon subscribe and save. I also lowered to my usual 100. Good thing about that is I got 2 gift cards this month. So I did win a YouTube giveaway. I mean, that never happens. Anyway, we already talked about that. So that was super exciting. So that's adding to my Amazon. And then I also got another one through the Receipt Pal, like where you scan your receipts and they pay you, you like collect points. And so I like racked up like 5,000 something points. I mean, I was just like, that's not real. Who's going to pay me for like my receipts? Well, there's companies that do. So this is like my second or third time redeeming my points and getting a gift card. I think it's my third time. So yeah, it's my third time. So I'm excited about that. So I won't really be paying that $100 anyway. So I'm excited. Well, I'll have a discount. Let me not act like I'm getting $100 worth of gift cards. No, it's like $20. So $20 off, that is huge. Household and car maintenance. You may notice that I don't have gas anywhere on here. And that's because typically I don't pay for the gas because my husband's the one that mostly is doing the driving. But I should contribute, that's the proper thing to do. $75 for that. Personal care and clothes is still 100. Health and wellness, 25. Eating out is down to 50 because nothing special this month. And we try not to eat out very often. Transportation, I'm going to budget 30. And then miscellaneous and gifts. So I've raised that to 70. I'm kind of doing like the gifts 50 and then 20 for miscellaneous. We'll see. I'm not always buying gifts, but it's good to have. So, and then again, on the left side is the total expenses, not including the car insurance. And then on the right is like what I'm actually going to be divvying out. And that's just like a big number for me. It's like, so I'm just going to look on the left side. It's okay because I have the sinking fund. Relax. Relax. Take time to breathe. All right. So let's look at that debt. Okay, so this is my plan. I don't know. Here we go with the ambitious goals that I sometimes have for myself. Okay, so my Wells Fargo Visa, I'm going to pay everything like as minimum as I can go, which I never do that, but I'm going to do it this month. Typically, I just like my minimum is $100. My Kim minimum is $100, $100. And then if it's like one of the credit cards that I'm really trying to pay off, then I'm like just throwing money, chunks of money at it. My kind of chunks. But this month, I don't know if I can pull it. So Wells Fargo is going to get 50, assuming that the minimum payment is not going to be more than that, the one that they decide to give me, Matter of fact, I think I actually have my bill. So I think we're good. I think I've already checked this. I'm pretty sure because yes, my bills would be due sometime in October, like 13th. I should have it already. So Wells Fargo, I'm going to give 50. Discover, I'm going to give 60. And then Citibank, number 2, 706.78, because that's the one that has a little bit of interest attached to it. And I got to tell you, they're not killing me on the interest, even though the interest for the actual credit card is like 19% or something like that. But what they're charging, that 19%, the balance is so small because I have a 0% interest rate, for a period of time, balance transfer on there. So the majority of that money is that. The majority of the balance is the balance transfer. However, I was using it after I did the balance transfer. Yeah. What? Why would I do that? I will tell you why. It was a 2% cash back card. And I, for some reason, thought it would be worth it. No, it is not. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I got cash back. They charged me way more interest than the amount of money I got back. So who's winning? Not me. So, I mean, I think last time it was like maybe $6 worth of interest. I'm more comfortable with $0 of interest. So I'm throwing this huge amount in comparison of what I was doing in hopes that the interest will drop off and I will just be dealing with that 0% interest balance transfer. I'm trying to get that other balance taken care of. So we'll see.
So it is really unwise to use the credit card if you have a 0% promo balance transfer sitting on it, because even though you're making those payments every single month, the same amount of money that you have spent on the credit card, they are not going to apply it to those new charges. They will continue to charge you interest and they will apply the majority of your payment to that 0% interest balance transfer. So when you think you're winning, you're really not. You're racking up interest. And I paid like $395 to that Citibank credit card. And unfortunately, it didn't do much good.
They knocked off like $100 of that because they're like, no, we still want to make money off of you as much as we can. So I'm like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. So let's try $706. Let's see. Oh, yes, $6.78. That is the amount of interest. Because I'm one of those people that doesn't, I just don't like uneven numbers. Or I mean, I know this is an even number, but I like flat, I like a bunch of zeros. So I wanted to say, okay, hang on. I'm turning it on for TV. Roku. I don't even know what to call it because that is an even number, but I'd rather see $4,700 balance rather than $4,706.78. I'm just like, ugh, blah. I want as many zeros as possible. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Anyway, so I decided that that's why that number is so precise. I need it to be a comfortable even number. Okay, keep it moving. So my credit union Visa, I'm gonna pay as low as I can pay, which $60. Let's hope that'll do it for the month. And then my Citibank number one, I'm going to pay $150 because that's the other half of the balance transfer fee that I owe them. I'm mad I did that because, well, that's okay. I did that. So, and then that'll bring that balance to zero. And then I'll just be done messing around with that Citibank card. So the total debt that I'm trying to pay amount of is $1,026.78. That's a little higher than I want to go now. I mean, if you watch any of my other video or I think my debt confession, I was talking about how I initially thought I was going to pay $1,500 towards debt every month. I could have done it. It would have been really uncomfortable. And I was doing it for a second. And I really got in there. I mean, I paid off over 19,000 in some months. And that's great. But I was so uncomfortable with like feeling broke all the time. I mean, it's not like I'm like, woo, rolling in money or anything like that, but I I keep a couple of $1,000s in my checking account from month to month to month. and at least a couple thousand. And I wasn't able to do that when I was doing it the other way, throwing all that money. And so I didn't like that. Then if we move down to savings, I'm just going to, okay. So I have here just my typical $75 to the sinking fund, which is the auto insurance. And that will be going in. And then my emergency fund, $100. So here's my idea. I don't think this is going to work, but it's my goal. I mean, it's a plan that I have for this month. We'll see if I can do it. I was thinking that I'll throw more money towards savings too. So this is what I'm actually saying. I'm saying I'm going to pay a little bit more money in the budget, but technically not really, because I always say around $1,700. That's typical for me with the variable and fixed expenses. So, and then you got the auto insurance, but I don't really count that because that was saved up. So it's like, yeah, that's not a bad month. It's an average month. But paying over $1,000 towards that, I was trying to stay like maybe just under 1,000 because so I could add more money to savings. That was my plan. But it's not 1,500, so that means the money's there. So my idea was when I go under budget, like I did last month, that I could take that remaining balance from the budgeted amount and throw it in the savings to just ramp up, my emergency fund, which is just a baby emergency fund right now. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it's not like it's going to go anywhere, right? So why am I stressing? Because it's still my account. It's in a different bank, but it's not like I don't just click on a link and then boom, and then transfer. And, it's not like I can't access it when I need it. So why am I acting like I'm doing something scary? What am I thinking? Am I thinking that I'm not going to have enough money in my bank account to pay the bills? That may be what I'm thinking. I don't think that's accurate. But to be on the safe side, what I will do is, because I don't remember how much I saved last month. It was 279. It was something. It was over 200 for sure. I'll split it in half. I get paid only twice a month, every month, twice a month. There's no magic months for me. Like I saw a lot of people were saying September was a magic month. No, that never happens. It's just the 13th, 28th. Usually a couple days before both of those dates for each paycheck, but that's it. That's all you get. So I'll split it in half for each paycheck. That way I don't feel like I'm not, that's what I'll do. And so I'll be even more motivated to go under budget because obviously I'll be saving whether I'm moving it to my emergency fund or not. I'm saving money. But what I think I should do is just move it out of my checking account. Though my checking account is a high yield interest, it is, which is cool. But at this moment, my savings account in a different bank is higher. We'll do that. Why not make a little money? Make a little money on the money. Make a little money on your money. Why not? It's got to sit there. Why don't it make some money? So I'm going to do that. So that's my goal. That's what I got going on for October. We'll see. We'll see how I do. Okay. Like I said, it's a pretty ambitious month, but I think I can do it. So thank you for helping me stay accountable to this budget and continue to stay on my debt-free journey. I am so excited to be debt-free in 23. Thank you for cheering me on. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead, click on the subscribe button. It costs you nothing. And I promise you, I'm definitely going to make you laugh at least once. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate all your support. And I just appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos that I put out there and spend a little time with me. So I'll see you next time.